from Los Angeles, California. We are the Mad Scientist of the Hour.
What's up, friends? And welcome back to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. My name is Kevin Kraft, joined once again by a man whose pants and underwear were deported, and now he's trying to deport his boner into his own mouth. That's Jeff Clark.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And broadcasting from his own mangled garage, the bearded booger-eating hoarder known as Shuddy Boy.
Yo, brat, brat.
Yeah, baby, brat, brat, indeed. Got a hot one.
I have to address something right out of the gate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I saw Mark Rooster this weekend, and he gave me a load of shit for my failure to come clean to you guys and tell you about when him and I were going to the record store and I forgot to secure the roof of the Bronco all the way and it blew off while we were driving.
Shuddy Boy, are you just not responsible enough for that car? Did you buy out of your comfort zone?
Probably. In my defense, this was a week and a half before the garage, so
I'm not sure that's much of a defense, but
if
okay.
anything, the car was newer then, so maybe more excusable.
So did you? What sort of a road were you on when the roof of your Bronco blew off?
So we were on a 2-lane country highway where the speed limit was 55, so I was doing somewhere between 60 and 65, and we were just sitting there talking, and I just heard whoop, and I look up and there's sunlight above me, and then in the rearview mirror I see the top leaping
like
back to the ground,
dipping like a kite.
Yeah.
So, was it a cloth? Like what material is it?
No, it's a hard top. It's a hard plastic top.
So did it get all fucked up?
Luckily, it did not. It landed in a way that it scuffed a little bit, but only in spots that I notice it. And Mark was gracious enough.
Stop that, please.
Mark was gracious enough to take pictures of me retrieving it from the middle of the road.
Oh, sick.
So I'm going to send those to you guys right now.
So I'm guessing this isn't painted like the surface of the rest of your car, right? Is it just a black plastic?
It's black plastic. Yeah.
Okay, so if that gets dinged up, it's not the worst thing in the world. Obviously, you want every piece of a brand new car to be pristine.
Yeah, I mean, I was concerned and not happy, but it's not.
Sure.
But when I saw the limited damage and that literally I'm the only person that sees it,
yeah,
nobody else notices. I'm like, this handle is scraped, and everybody's like, oh, I can't. So it's not that big of a deal.
So when I got my current car, I think it was within a week, somebody crashed into it in the parking lot. And
I'm sorry.
Didn't leave a note, nothing, just dented my bumper in. And I was just like, you know what? This sucks so bad, but I can't be without my car and be without however much this is going to cost to get the dent fixed. So I just rolled with it. And then when I got in my last accident, which essentially was caused by me just being stopped at a red light and somebody texting on their phone and crashing into me, that damage overcovered the dent from 7 years prior. So I got all that fixed, and it just was covered by insurance because the rest of the bumper was completely fucked anyway. And then when I got the car back, that's when that rattling noise started, and it turns out my third brake light is cracked. So I don't think in the past 8 years, my car was at 100% for maybe 6 days. And tomorrow, Shuddy Boy, since you found out that shop in Culver City was trying to go P. Diddy on my butthole, I reached out to a few other places and found somebody who was willing to do it for $300 over half of the price. So I am driving there tomorrow. It's somewhat close to your neck of the woods, Jeff. Well, actually, I guess not. It's on the way to Redondo Beach. So I'm going to go there and then get that fixed. And that will be the first time since the week I bought this car 8 years ago that my car will be at 100%. No damage.
What do you think the odds are that
Don't.
it gets damaged by the time you return home from the mechanic?
I get into an accident on the way home. High. Those odds are high.
I think just by addressing it and getting out in front of it, that the odds actually decrease. I think pretending it wouldn't happen is probably foolish, or that it can't happen.
Wow, Shuddy, this really did land right in the center of the road. And
yeah.
How close did that pickup truck come to hitting you?
Yeah, pickup truck was not chill at all.
No.
So luckily, what's more important is that the car that was behind me was far enough behind that they were able to swerve, and it didn't blow off of my car and go crashing through their windshield.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh, yeah, that would have hit your insurance pretty hard.
Yeah. So now Mark Rooster can stop busting my balls.
Well, I will say, first off, shout out to Mark Rooster for holding you accountable. These are very funny pictures, so shout out to Mark Rooster for taking them. And I guess you learned what could have been a very expensive lesson to double check fucking flappity doodah roof.
I make sure every latch is secure.
Have you gotten your garage fixed since backing up into it with your brand new Ford Bronco?
No, because tomorrow is 2 weeks, so they should have it. I'm going to resist the urge to call them at 9 a.m. and find out if they've gotten my garage door in yet, because it's literally 2 weeks, which is what they told me. So I should probably...
Well, just leave with that. You said 2 weeks. You said it.
No, I'm calling to schedule my garage door installation later today, please.
Fuck yeah. Do it. They said 2 weeks.
No.
That could be the thing that bites me, is I told these guys, I was like, all right, well, I would like to come in and get my car fixed. What's the earliest you'll have that part and I can come by? And they said Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So I was like, all right, schedule me. But I could see a world where they call me and like, yeah, that part hasn't come in yet. But it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not sweating it. Whatever. There are people going through worse.
That's great outlook, man.
I'm keeping my head up high.
Got some solid vibes in this podcast right now. I like it.
Yeah. I was hoping to have some John Cooper news for everybody, but there were two festivals, basically the only two left that I'm waiting on, and I did not get into the one in Canada. Which,
man, what?
I know. I was like, wait a second.
Kind of Canadian support?
Did this film come across the eyes of the one person in Canada who's not familiar with the Jason Ellis show? That sucks.
I know, right? They're seriously. You're kind of exaggerating, but I feel like there's a 5 to 10% chance that the festival organizers have heard of you.
Yeah.
Which is good. If it were me, it would be inside 1%.
It was a festival in Toronto, so I'm pretty sure I've heard, listeners mention they're in that area. So it would have been cool to take it to Canada, hang with some Canadian Puminati, show the movie. I'm sure there would have been a good turnout. And then I was
When
supposed
was
to.
that?
Oh, the
Not
actual
that
date of the
matters
festival?
now. Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't even bother retaining that info.
Damn, dude. Toronto and Vancouver are two Canadian cities that I'd like to visit. I've been to Montreal. Montreal's fucking sweet. I hear good things about Vancouver, and I hear excellent things about Toronto as well. I heard it's like a clean version in New York.
I've only been to Toronto once in my life, and it was in 8th grade, so I don't remember it all that well.
I was on the Canadian side of Niagara Falls when I was a wee one.
Yeah, so this would have been a fun excuse to go back. And then on Saturday, I was supposed to get the notification of the Atlanta Film Festival that I was going to go to with our friend Mr. Will Pendarvis, and they delayed the notification date by 2 weeks because they got too many last-minute submissions. I was like, come on. I feel like every festival gets a bunch of latecomers trying to get in under the wire. I thought that was, accounted for, but they need 2 more weeks, which also blows because if I do get in, I'm going to want to go to that one, and that gives me 2 less weeks to plan for it. And the further advance you schedule these things, the more affordable they are. So it's kind of a bummer. But I did also reach out to a physical media distributor that I was chatting with in Comic-Con. They had a booth there. So hopefully, I don't know if they're into it and they want to do a physical release. I don't know how long it takes to get the DVDs or the Blu-rays made up and all that. I don't know, because they have to make a menu and whatnot and the cover art. And I don't know if they would be interested in me chatting with the editor and getting some deleted scenes put in. I could easily do a commentary track myself just here with the podcast setup, so that would be an easy thing for me to turn over to them. But fingers crossed that happens. I feel, as a dude who's obsessed with physical media, if it takes me getting a Blu-ray release first and hoping the Puminati sell it out, and then I can go take those stats and be like, hey, we did a physical run and sold that motherfucker out. Man, how about you throw us on Hulu, you silly bitch? Maybe that'll work. But, as always, I will keep everybody posted on that and whatnot. I did want to ask you guys something. So, when I was in Comic-Con, or in San Diego, I noticed whilst getting dressed every day that a lot of my underpants had the grundle blown out of them. And there is that Seinfeld bit about how guys will wear underwear until they're basically hanging together by one thread, and you buy new underwear when you hold them in your hand and a wind just blows the particles away and your underwear are gone. That was pretty much single Kevin. It's like, all right, there's a couple holes in these motherfuckers. Free air conditioning. I'll ride this out. No sense to waste money I don't have to spend.
Only an inch of the elastic is showing in the waistband. They're still good.
Exactly. Yeah. But I was like, wait a second. I tried on 3 different pairs of underwear, and I'm like, why is the grundle blown out on all of these? And I was curious if I guess this could constitute as a random brain question. I don't know.
Did it come about randomly?
I suppose.
It's hard to specifically land on grundle surface area and underwear.
All right, I'm sold.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for today's random brain question.
Nice.
So, yes, because I think that's the area that gets the most wear.
I brought a few exhibits with me.
So, just really.
Yeah. So I want to know exactly what we're talking about. I might have to go get my trousers.
All right, here's a pair. Look at that. Blown out grundle.
That looks intentional, Jeff. What do you think?
Yeah.
It looks like
it's like
he
you're
made
trying
that
to pee out of that.
let somebody in easy access.
I don't pee out of my grundle, and no one fucks my grundle either. Shuddy boy, what are you getting at?
I
But
know, you just make it like
maybe that hole sits a little bit more under your asshole than you're letting us believe.
I mean, you're
No.
looking at the evidence right there. That is grundleitis, my friends. So that's one.
Rhinitis.
This one. Same fucking spot, and it's not even on a seam. Look at this. Hey, hold on.
No,
Dude,
that's not what I thought you meant.
Woohoo! Oh, Jeff pieced out.
Jeff went to go get his pair of dirty underwear.
Hey, these aren't dirty. I washed them. And this one I caught early, I guess. Look at this one. That's just a little tiny baby grundle hole. But they're all in the same fucking spot. They're not really like on a seam, so it's not a seam splitting.
Yeah, no, that's no.
Do I just have a muscular
I just did a whole load of laundry. All right, so let's check out what I got going here. You can pretty much see through it. See?
Wait a second.
Well,
why does the ass of your boxers look like fucking wax paper?
It's. I felt like it was more grundle. Hold on. I don't know. It's more ass. I don't know. Too much poop chicken. Dude, but whenever I get a hole or a grundle explosion, I just get rid of the underwear. I think you're hanging on to those too long.
Oh, well, I mean, it's to the point where I was just like, well, who gives a shit? You know, there's a hole in my grundle. It's fine.
Jeff basically walks around in mosquito netting.
No, dude. That's like that's the
Jeff wears mesh boxer briefs.
yeah. Hey, I have a ton of boxers, and that's the ones that are in the worst condition. I saw them. I just did my laundry today and saw them, and was like, "Damn, these are on their final legs. I should probably get rid of them."
Well, best case scenario, you could just like tape them to a stick, and now you have a fucking butterfly net.
Yeah. If I have any like issue with poop chicken and those underwear, I'm going to get rid of those and the fucking shorts I'm wearing.
And the chair you're sitting on.
It's gonna be like shitting through a window screen.
It's gonna come out like Play-Doh spaghetti.
We might have to apologize to the neighbors below me.
Man, so you didn't just notice that, right? You've known that oh man, this is a mesh net. Or did you just...
I noticed it.
Okay.
This has been an issue, or this has been the state of these shorts for a long time. I'm literally just waiting for them to split, and then I'll throw them out. But like, they're very comfortable.
Oh, they're still good. They're still good.
Obviously, they're very light. Make me more aerodynamic when I fight.
I mean, these ones with the big grundle hole. These are Tommy John. So I got these when I was still working for, the Ella show, and we were getting free undies from the sponsors. But these have like stretch marks on them too. I don't know if you can see, but like, see this
stretch
right here?
Marks.
Yeah,
like
see that
that
like
nylon
tear?
pulling. Yeah. Yeah.
These have been on their way out for a minute, and it's
that means you're too fat for them.
It's now that that I live with my girlfriend. I can't have Carl calling me out on my fucking grundle holes. I can only imagine how deeply unattractive that would be if, I don't know, I'm sitting on the couch, sprawled out in my undies watching TV, and then she just had a front row view of my grundle. She's like, come on. Yeah, you haven't thrown those things out? What the fuck?
I used to save my my wrecked underwear and wear them all the time, and then my ex gave me shit about it. Now I throw them out all the time. Not all the time, but whenever they're past the point of no return.
I almost took it as a sign of pride. It's like, yeah, look at that. I fucking blew that hole out in my grundle.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And then the more I wear it, the more I'm patting myself on the back for being like, look how thrifty you are. You need new underpants now, and you're not going to get new underpants for a while. And then when you have those, you're so far ahead of the game. By the time you die, you might have saved like, I don't know, $30 by not buying new undies right when you needed them. I wonder if any of the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies. I wonder if they're.
Why'd you do Destiny's Child in my voice?
I don't know. I'm just so used to you singing on the show now.
Fair enough. I kind of like Destiny's Child, so I'm all right with that.
When I sing along with things in my head, they're Jeff voice now.
Tempted by the fruit of another. Squeeze, baby. Love that song. Tempted, but the truth has been discovered. What's been going on? Now that you are gone, there's no other. Tempted by the fruit of another.
Oh, almost got the harmonies going.
I know.
Yeah, but I wonder if any ladies are just like, yeah, you know, we give guys shit, but secretly we like saving money too. And if I'm not impressing anybody, I'll ride this out for a few more weeks.
That everybody at least has that one pair of underwear in their drawer that they should have gotten rid of.
I don't know if I'd guarantee that for women, though. Definitely guys. But
these bad boys have been on the way out for a while.
I bet you there's a pair of. I don't want to say it so definitively. It's 2025, but they've all got to have that pair of comfy, not attractive, maybe a little too worn underwear that they go to when they're really feeling, you know, their Aunt Flo visit.
I was with you until you said a little too worn. I haven't seen any woman wear underwear that has been like to this.
No, you'll never see it. I'm saying, It's like their dirty hidden secret, like buried in the very specific corner of their underwear drawer, and it comes out that one time a month, and then goes right back.
It's in like a hidden compartment in their underwear drawer.
Like you go in their underwear drawer and you have to pull out the bottom, and then there's a.
That's where we're like John Wick.
Book in the bookcase.
That's where John Wick usually keeps his gold coins that he trades in for guns.
Yeah.
But like
they go in the basement every month and break up the floor, bring them out, and then fucking cement them back in.
I'm gonna put these on and just crush a fucking pint of Jerry's all to my face. Well, I feel comfort in knowing that I'm not alone. In the
dude,
the old
speaking of just
grundleitis.
fucked up like undies. Well, I guess not specifically undies. Are undies and socks in the same category? What would you call them?
I mean, I keep them in the same drawer, so I would put them in the same category.
Right. I don't know what this one word is for them. Anyways,
I would say you would technically call them undergarments because they're not prominently featured items. You wear them between something else.
Well, they're prominently featured at the basketball court this past week. I've been playing a lot more basketball, trying to get into shape, trying to get outside more. And this guy that I played basketball with the other day was playing in slides, which is fucking crazy anyways. And his big toe on each foot was like it was just like busted open. So he had his big toe sticking out in his slides, and they had long ass toenails.
Oh,
it was all gross and weird.
Was
the
it
funny
bleeding?
thing is, no.
Oh,
no.
when you said busted open, I thought he had like an injury or something.
No. It was just like the sock. There was a hole in the sock where his big toes were. So his big toes were out.
Oh, so he was wearing socks with slides.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to do that? I'm not. I'm not like a
not
slides
playing
scientist.
basketball.
Well, of course not in basketball, but like if you're just wearing slides.
In general, it seems to be the thing these days. It's normal.
Okay.
I hate it.
It's definitely a basketball thing.
Yeah.
I actually, after I'm done playing basketball, I usually just put on flip flops, take my socks off too. But a lot of guys will have slides.
After when I go hiking, I'll bring my slides and I'll take my hiking shoes off and go into. But I don't deliberately leave the house if I'm wearing my slides with socks on.
Oh yeah. I mean, I haven't worn slides since maybe college, but yeah, I'm not usually. I mean, I guess I'd go to the cafeteria with slides with socks, especially like in the winter. But I get your point.
I feel like in college, not everybody, but so many people had those Adidas slides where the
Mhm.
foot part was made of those like little, I don't know, protruding pellet things. I don't know what the fuck you would call them. It almost looked like sea anemones.
Yeah, the Adidas
Yeah,
slides with the those destroyed my feet. I hated walking in those.
I never
or
had
like the
those, but they were
traction
common.
was where you stood, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, he's talking about.
I think I might have just said it stupidly, but I think I know the point that you're making, Kevin.
So was this guy good at basketball? Like, did he have
Yeah,
skills?
dude.
Wow,
Yeah, he can play.
in slides. That's fucking
He's
crazy.
he's probably the best one out of. Yeah, see, I was
Oh,
saying the same thing. I just explained it wrong. Yeah, I got you. I meant like the traction where
it's like
the
a bed.
bumpy grooves where you put your foot in.
Yeah, it's like a bed of nails.
Yep.
But yeah, this guy can play, and I used to play with him years ago, but
This
I haven't
isn't
been down there in a
instinctual.
while.
This is not instinctual motivation, right?
It's not instinctual motivation.
Have you ever encountered that guy again?
I have not seen him since.
Have you played with anybody that you played in that game with instinctual motivation? Like, is there anybody you can reminisce with to be like, hey, you guys remember instinctual motivation?
That guy that was in the slides would be. I'm pretty sure he was at that game or he played that day. He's
No
down
way.
there pretty often, so I don't know. I could bring it up to him next time I see him. I'm not sure if he would remember him. I mean, I feel like he's down there all the time.
I mean, it
So
was a while ago. Like, what were the highlights of this guy, instinctual motivation again, just for people that might have missed that episode?
I just remember he referred to himself as instinctual motivation. He played in weird shoes as well. I don't think they were slides or flip flops, but
That
I
sounds
can't
right.
remember specifically the shoes.
I think
I
the
feel like they're
story.
like hiking boots or some dumb shit.
I think that's yeah. I remember there being something significant about the footwear, and then he also just kept saying weird things to you guys.
Yeah, he would say like he tried to be like overly philosophical or like I don't know,
Oh,
like
didn't he also have
spiritual.
a pendant that he said gave him powers or some shit?
I don't remember. I don't remember that. I feel like you remember this a lot better than me at this point. But I just remember him saying a lot of weird, crazy shit to people and telling one guy, another black dude, to call him instinctual motivation. And the other black guy just essentially walked away. Just like, what? No. Just like walked away.
Yeah, I remember they
But
were
he
like
can play a little bit.
someone was trying to like it took a lot of effort to get his name out. And they're like, "What's your name?" He's like, "What do you mean?" Like, how can I make this any more clear? What's your name?
Yeah. Yeah. Someone asked him his name. He's like, "Oh, what do you mean?" The guy was like, "Well, what do people call you? Like, what do you mean? What is your name, dude?" He's like, "Oh, well, I have a government name, but the name that I go by is instinctual motivation."
Man, that's a lot of syllables.
Dude, it's a fucking crazy crowd down there that plays basketball. A bunch of fucking weirdos, and it's pretty good run sometimes. This this fucking one guy that's been playing there recently got me on a group chat. He's got a big group chat of people that play basketball there, so he can try to organize games. It's not a bad idea. I had to hide the alerts though because it was blowing up my phone. But I'm on a group chat with this guy, and the last time we played, same time that I'm talking about, he brought his computer to the court and he recorded, filmed the whole thing. And I guess he's making like mixtapes at home or like highlight films of these pickup basketball games.
Is he that good where he needs a fucking reel?
He actually can play a little bit, but no, he's not that good.
It's like
I
that
would
guy when we were at
say-
Benihana that was live streaming himself eating.
Yeah, and he would like before we started playing, he would like announce the rules and the people playing. It was like really weird.
Did he do it? And he's like, all right, and here are the players today down here in Long Beach.
No.
We've
It
got
wasn't like
instinctual motivation playing
he-
center.
he didn't do broadcaster mode,
Okay.
but
That would have been sick.
yeah. So I'm hanging out with some more like towny basketball people. Which is good. I gotta get out of the house. I gotta lose some weight. I've been eating a lot of salads lately.
It sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm kind of over it already.
I've been
I
doing
don't
that
think
too.
I can do it. I think I'm gonna have to pivot to chicken and rice and just like, hey, it's as healthy as I can get. Cause oh man.
Well, that's what you were
it's
doing when
fucking
you were
brutal.
like really skinny. You were doing that
Yeah.
like meal prep with a lot of chicken. I mean, you would come over on MSPH Mondays or Wednesdays, whatever it was back then, and you would have those little fucking, glass Tupperware things of your meal prep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I
I'm
mean,
probably just gonna do
that worked for you
brown
in the
rice and
past.
chicken. Yeah, I just got to keep my activity level. I've been going to the gym a lot lately. Going to try to play more and more basketball, but it's going to be a rough next few weeks for me from a health and dietary standpoint. I'm going to Saratoga this weekend, so I'll be
shit.
eating pretty good.
How long are you there
drinking. I'm only going to be there for 3 days. I'm flying out Thursday morning, flying back Sunday. It's my
Ooh.
uncle's 60th birthday. So we got an Airbnb or a Verbo in Saratoga that fits like 12 people. It's fucking sick. I was thinking about bringing little mama, but I think I'm just going to keep her here instead of bringing her to the motherland. But yeah, we're going, a bunch of us, family. Be there for 3 days. The first day we're going to this place, DeFazio's in Troy, which is Dave Portnoy went there and reviewed the pizza and like the olive oil cake and gave it like a fucking super high score. Do you know who Dave Portnoy is, Kevin?
Yeah, he's the sports guy that kind of looks like a Muppet.
Well, yeah, I never heard it put that way, but yeah, he's the Barstool founder, and he pretty much is the number one voice in like pizza commentary, which is like a crazy thing, a crazy market to like target and to like corner, but
Yeah.
he effectively did it. I mean, he used to do like a different pizza review every single day, and I think it's still
Yeah, even I've
they'll
heard
do 'em,
about
like,
those.
yeah.
We
So
we
he went
actually
up-
when we were in San Diego, we went to this place Prince Street Pizza.
Yeah, my brother loves that place. We were gonna go when we went to the Incubus concert, but we actually went at like fucking 1 a.m. on after the concert in San Diego, and it was too busy. We couldn't even stick around. Did you get to try it?
We did, yeah. I went
Was it bomb?
with Alex and a couple of his buddies. Yeah, it was fucking great. It's like those almost like school cafeteria pizza where it comes in like rectangles, but it's not.
A Sicilian?
It's obviously not fucking that quality. It's not cardboard with fucking kitty litter and water on top of it. It was fucking delicious, and we
They
got.
call it like grandma style or mom style, something like that.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know exactly the term, but it was wonderful, and they do those pepperonis that when they crisp up, they turn into little cups,
Mm-hmm.
and I love cup pepperoni
Yeah.
because they get a good crunch on them. I like crunchy pepperoni. I don't like soggy limp dick pepperoni, even though, it's not a huge turn off. Pepperoni's pepperoni. I'll eat the fuck out of it. But if I have of choice, I want the ones that cup up and get crunchy, and they do that very, very well.
We went there after Incubus at like, I don't know, close to 1 a.m. And we were in line for like 10, 15 minutes and didn't even budge. It's like, oh, fuck, all right.
Yeah, we
So we
threaded
went
the
to
needle.
some-
We got there at like 11 in the morning, 11 a.m., and we walked right up to the counter. And then the whole rest of the weekend, walking by it, it was a fucking zoo. Dude,
Yeah,
they have a
dude.
wall of celebrities, and guess who was in one of them?
Was it Matt Lauer? we saw remember the Matt Lauer portrait or photo hanging at Benihana?
Yeah, Benihana still flexing. Check out who we met. Matt,
Host of the Today
secret,
Show for like 15 years.
Matt, secret button door slam, Lauer.
Yeah. Matt, I love interns Lauer. Who did they have at Prince Street Pizza?
All right, I'm texting it to you guys right now. Like, it took me a second. I did a double take. Fucking Dustin Ibarra.
Wow, we got celebrity on the wall treatment?
Yeah. I think, because that picture is not at the place. I think that might be the American Comedy Company, where I've done Doug Loves Movies a couple times. So he must have been doing stand-up there, and they delivered pizza and put Dusty on the fucking Wall of Fame where he belongs.
Dude, shoot him a Zoom link. Let's talk to him about where that ranks in his career accomplishments. I think he would have it really high.
I actually was talking to him over the weekend because we're trying to start work on writing a script together, and I pitched him on an idea that I think he's into, and I think we might move forward with. But he is going to Canada for a couple of weeks to shoot a TV show.
Got into that film festival that you did.
Well, speaking of films, have you guys caught any new features since we last spoke?
Yes.
I don't think so. I mean, I saw Eddington, and I think we talked about it on the Patreon.
Yeah,
show.
We talked about that last
I'm not
week.
even sure if I. Okay, all right. Does that count, or because it wasn't the main show?
I don't know.
Do we not count?
How many Eddington dicks did you suck?
I'm gonna suck 4. I thought it was a fucking awesome watch, or awesome experience. But if I'm being real, I'm probably not gonna see it again. It was a little too intense,
and it's a long movie.
It's long. It's not. It was awesome, but it's not like a rewatchable movie.
Gotcha.
Did you see it? You saw it too, right?
Me, no, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I made 2 trips to the theater this weekend, though.
Joaquin Phoenix was awesome. Pedro Pascal was awesome. It dealt with it was set in 2020, so it was dealing with the BLM protests and the COVID policies and how just fucking crazy everyone was. The ending was kind of Scorsese-esque. It got pretty brutal, got pretty thrilling at the end. It's definitely something that I would recommend.
It was so exciting. I blew a grundle hole in my underwears.
Yeah, it was fucking cool. I was jacked up afterwards, but again, I had to give it a lower score. I'm not going to suck a full 5 Eddington dicks.
Gotcha.
I'm only going to get to 4 just because rewatchability.
That'll be one that I have to either rent when it's on demand or hit streaming somewhere, because I don't think every week that goes by it's showing in less screens and it's tougher to hunt down.
Mm-hmm. That's a good call. I mean, you see so many movies. I'm surprised you wouldn't watch this one with all the star power.
I know. Other stuff that I was more excited about came out and I didn't have time. There's depending on how things go on Friday, this guy, you would be zero interest, Jeff, but the Jim Hoskins who did Greasy Strangler and An Evening with Beverly Loughlin has a new movie coming out, and I think it's going to be very limited. And they're doing a special screening up in Hollywood that I might make the trek to go see. Oh, wow. It might actually be this Friday. So, I don't know. It'll be a game time decision.
But I won't even be in town, so it's an easy decision for me.
I might go see that, and I might go see the new... Eli Roth started his own sort of production company, and there's this batshit movie that was the first thing he acquired that's being released under this label called Jimmy and Stiggs. That's just supposed to be batshit fucking insane. Just in the line of, I don't know, I've heard people compare it to Dead Alive, like an early Peter Jackson movie, or Bad Taste, where it's just hyper gore and just fucked up balls to the wall batshit crazy from start to finish. And that's another one I'm going to have that's not playing around here that I have to make a road trip to see.
Gotcha. No, Carl's not interested in seeing Eddington.
Not really.
It's probably not even on her radar, right? I
I
feel
don't-
like most of the movies that are on her radar are the ones that you tell her about.
I'd be surprised if she knew about it. But I could not
My,
get her to the theater to see Naked Gun, which
Oh,
I went
really?
to on Friday, and boy did I love that.
Yeah, do you think she missed out? You think she would have liked it?
I do.
Agreed.
You saw it too, right, Shuddy?
Yes.
I went in with a bit of trepidation. Like I tried to not watch the spoilers, Freudian slip, the trailer, because they go balls for the wall and like to show a lot of the best gags. And the only thing I had seen, I think, was the teaser trailer when Liam Neeson goes into a bank that's being robbed, but he's a little girl, and then he takes his mask off and grows into a giant man. And I was like, all right, that's a gag. That's fine. So I wasn't exactly sold, but holy shit. I went to a sold out screening, and I can't remember the last time I went and saw a comedy in the theater where people were just fucking roaring nonstop for the whole runtime.
Did you notice what the age of the other movie patrons was?
It was all over the place.
Because the 2:10 Friday afternoon screening that I went to was almost exclusively senior citizens.
How did the jokes land with that crowd?
There was this one lady that was just loud belly laughing from pretty much the time the movie, like the first gag in the movie, all the way through. Like it was. Yeah, it went over real well with the theater.
I can't even remember the last time they did one of these, Zucker Brothers style parody movies where you're being hit literally with sometimes 3 jokes at the same time. Like there's a dad joke word pun on a building behind them while some other silly thing happens in the background, and then at the forefront there's some sort of joke happening. It is nonstop. It's relentless, being just Muhammad Ali speed bagged by fucking jokes, and it was great. It was great. It was one of those things where it's like, this is a fun theater experience. Like, it's fun watching comedies at home and stuff and having a laugh on the couch, but there's something different about just being in a packed theater where everybody is just pissing their pants. It was fucking great, man. I did not have that high of hopes going into it, but as somebody who grew up on the Naked Gun movies, had all 3 of them virtually memorized, this was a treat. And Liam Neeson, who would have thought that he could do Frank Drebin and do it that well? Like, his delivery was, dare I say, masterful.
It was tremendous.
It really was fucking great. And it's like I said, when you're getting bombarded by that many jokes, sometimes people are laughing and you miss one, or there's stuff you didn't catch. I'm looking forward to giving that a rewatch. And if you were kind of on the fence, I would say go this weekend. See it. It's a good theater movie. That communal laughter experience is something, I don't know, it was almost therapeutic. I was like, oh God, this is like just dipping into like a warm spa where it's just like, I needed this. This is nice. I'll suck four naked dicks.
I'm sucking 4 Frank Drebin Jr. dicks also.
Yeah, it was solid. Good shit.
I
Good
feel
shit.
like I feel like the other movie you saw, Kevin, is something my brothers are going to go see tomorrow. That Bill told me isn't my speed and isn't something that I'd be into.
Oh.
Did you watch together?
I did.
Okay.
Carl's more into horror.
Oh,
So anytime there's a big horror movie coming out, she wants to go see it. Unless it's like one of those, she doesn't want to see Saw movies and stuff like that. She's not big into the splatter torture shit.
okay.
But she likes body horror. and Together is for sure body horror, and it's got a very specific vibe, and if you're not feeling it, you will not enjoy it.
Yeah. Do you think that it wouldn't be a Jeff Clark movie?
I don't. You probably would not enjoy it. But
Fair enough.
I mean,
Fair
essentially,
enough.
it's real life couple, Dave Franco and Allison Brie.
Are they playing themselves in it too?
No,
That'd be
but
cool.
something happens to them where they start getting stuck together and their bodies are trying to fuse into one another. And I was kind of curious, how are you going to get a feature-length story out of something that seems like it would either resolve itself or doom the involved parties within 15 minutes? But they did a good job of stretching it out, no pun intended. They got some stuff in there that wasn't body horror, that was like genuinely creepy. I think some of the freakiest stuff you see in movies it's not some big CG monster or cheap jump scare. It's something that's unsettling, and I think that's a hard target to hit. And they got it in this, and I think the secret is showing something that's you can kind of make out what's happening, but it's so barely lit, you see just enough of it that it freaks you out. And it doesn't rely on a jump scare or someone getting their head splattered with a hammer. It's just, you see it and you're just like, oh, I don't like that at all. It's kind of like the thing that you're afraid to see when you're a little kid sleeping with the lights off and you're kind of staring out into an open closet being like, oh God, is there a monster in there? And your head kind of playing tricks with you. They got some good creepy stuff like that in there. And then the body horror is fucking gross. It was gross. And I liked it. I think Carl really, really liked it. But I will suck 3.75 together dicks. Mash 3 3/4 of dicks together. And then when they're all mashed together, I'll blow them all at once.
Wow. What a review. What a score.
Well, speaking of movies, once again, I guess we should segue to a pre-recorded interview that the three of us did earlier this week.
Real quick, before we do that, this is related and relevant.
Love it.
I was at my parents' on Saturday helping them do demo work on the kitchen, and I was outside with Draven Bradley, my dad, and my parents' friend Bill, who was also helping. And Draven mentioned or we were talking about John Cooper, and I was telling them how it played at a film festival in Japan. And then Bradley asked if they how the subbing went, and I told him the grundle story, to which I then had to explain to everybody what a grundle was.
That must have been fun.
It was not.
When you got done explaining it, did anybody jump in and be like, "Oh, you meant perineum"?
No.
Or was like grandma in the room and you're like, "Oh, do you mean a taint?"
Bradley kept going. He goes, "I don't know why you keep saying grundle to me like I should know what it means."
Oh, wow. It's disappointing.
I think
You
there
should know
are
what
a
it
decent
means.
amount of people that don't know what a grundle is.
I don't think the younger generation that he falls in refer to it as the grundle if they even speak about it.
I think I think people probably know taint more than they know grundle. Because taint has a funnier explanation. Like, it taint the balls, it taint the asshole. It's right in between. But, long way of getting around to Puminati member Mitch, who lives in Japan, who we got the backstory on that. He flew from Tokyo to go see John Cooper play at the Karatsu International Film Festival.
Wait till you hear Jeff's contribution to that part of the conversation.
Oh my God.
Jeff
Honestly,
Britt-
we all connected at like, I don't know, because, syncing up the 3 different time zones, some being very extreme, Los Angeles, Pennsylvania, and Tokyo. It took a little bit of coordination. So we were doing this at night, and I honestly thought we were just going to connect with Mitch for 10 minutes or so and get his report on being there in the theater and the reaction from people, but it ended up being longer than we thought, and you'll hear why.
But how long was it?
It was almost a half hour.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
I thought it was a fun conversation.
Yeah, Mitch is cool as fuck. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So check out right now our chat with Puminati member Mitch. All right, everybody, we are here with Mitch. Mitch is already, I can tell, an interesting guy. You are a Puminati living in Tokyo, correct?
That's right, yeah.
So before we even get into things, how did you end up, because you don't look Japanese.
No, not even a little.
How did you end up
that
in
was
Japan?
the burning question that I had. Was he Japanese or was he a transplant?
Wait a second, am I high or is this guy not Asian?
Dude, you're not even a little bit Asian.
That in and of itself is a weird story, actually.
Nice,
So,
we love those.
yeah. So, basically, I got dumped like a long time ago, and then my friend who already lived here told me to come visit. So I showed up. We went to a Cinco de Mayo festival in April,
In Japan?
which makes a lot of sense.
Are we still talking about Japan?
What's that?
Are we still talking about Japan?
Yeah. Like I came to Japan to visit my friend, and like we went to this festival, and I met this girl, and we got married, and now I'm here.
That is
That
so
day you
fucking
got
awesome.
married, or was there a courtship involved?
There was a courtship involved. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I actually proposed to her in LA, but it's a really long story. But
So did you know Japanese before moving there?
Fascinating.
a little. I studied it in university, but
Okay.
like
Where
enough
is
to-
home? Where were you born?
I'm going to take a guess.
Yeah,
that you're from Canada.
that's right.
Because
Yeah, when you said
no
university, I was like,
American
wait a
refers
second.
to college as university. Like that was
Okay.
that was I had an inkling based on your little bit of a Canadian accent that's there, but as soon as you said university, I was like, oh nope. He's from the north.
Got me. He got me.
He's north.
Yeah, I
of-
was born like in a town called Kamloops. It's in between Vancouver and Calgary on the west coast.
Kamloops.
Oh, wow.
Is that a cereal?
That's what everyone says.
So
Yeah.
How long have you been living in Tokyo?
I gotta think. Coming up on 9 years.
Holy shit.
Shit.
Man.
Yeah, bought a
Does your
house.
family come out and visit a lot?
Yeah, my parents are coming in like 3 or 4 weeks from now. They come out here a couple times a year, so
That's awesome.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Ever
yeah.
thought about moving out there with you?
maybe in the future. Yeah.
So what
Bring
sort
the
of
whole crew out.
Sweet.
Yeah.
what sort of
Yeah,
what
whole
sort of work are you
Canadian
in? Mitch?
migration.
Oh, sorry.
What sort of work are you in, Mitch? Or can you say, or will that get you in trouble?
Oh yeah, no, I just do like private English teaching.
Man, that's
So like
that's a sick deal. I've heard that,
Yeah.
that's how a lot of people who like visit Japan love it, and then like, what, I think I'm going to move over there. That's like the way a lot of people just transition into living in Japan. They become English teachers.
yeah, it's,
Mark
it's
Rooster's brother did that, and he also married, found the love of his life, but she moved back to the States with him.
oh, okay.
Oh, he didn't get to stay in Japan.
Yeah. A friend of a friend who I partied with in college did that. But Korea, he went to Korea, met the love of his life. It's going to take a dark twist. They actually fell off a roof and died.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Yeah.
Christ.
Terrible, right? Terrible.
Wow.
Sorry. Eat Crizzy, pour some liquor out. I miss you, homie.
Yeah.
Hilarious
Yeah.
anecdote, Jeff.
So stay off the roofs. Even I know it's Korea, Japan, not the same country, but still,
It's
just
close.
don't get drunk and walk along a roof.
I mean, I
The
did
moral of
get
the
drunk
story.
and walk on a billboard, so
How high up was it?
15 feet. So
Oh my God, dude, I would have been terrified. I'm afraid of like anything above. Like I can't even really climb a ladder. That's how soft I am with heights.
If I put on
I'm
Timberlands,
usually
I
not
get
so
dizzy.
good, but
If it's above a horse, he wants no part of it.
Dude, trampoline, never been on one. Fuck that.
right on.
So you heard about the second coming of John Cooper playing in Japan. I sort of just blindly entered it into this festival, and I didn't even do much research. The entry fee, I think, was like $20, and I was just like, you know what? I love Japan. It'll give me an excuse to go there if it gets in. And that's as far as I looked. And I also thought, there's probably a 10% chance I get into this thing. And then when I got in, I actually looked at where it was and discovered, like, oh my God, it is absolutely nowhere near Tokyo. It is so far south. And I realized I just completely fucked myself out of visiting and coming to the screening even being a possibility. So it's very cool that you were able to go and check it out. And, as somebody who has taken this movie on the road a little bit, and I've been to some theaters where it's like home base, like in New Jersey, and I packed it with family and friends, and it was a great screening. I've had LA screenings where we had a big turnout and it was a lot of friendly faces, and then I've taken it to places where there's not so many friendly faces and it's a little weird. So I can only imagine what it was like in not even populated ass Tokyo, but just, down in the Saga prefecture. So what was the turnout like?
Turnout, I would say the theater was small. There was I counted like maybe 50 seats, 60 seats.
Oh dang.
Man, so that must have meant a lot of people waiting outside and pissed off they couldn't go in.
Everybody was there. They were so mad.
The whole fucking town.
Yeah.
They're heated.
They had to sneak me out the back door because people were jealous.
They're like, wait a second, this guy's Puminati.
No,
Get him.
it was about 2/3 full, which was like not too bad.
Yeah, that's more than I was expecting.
Yeah,
I honestly thought, like,
and
I was joking. Like, if I went out to that, I was like, it's going to be me and one Japanese guy watching this movie, and he's going to get up and leave halfway through it.
He was clearly a mistake in walking in there. Clearly a mistake.
So one guy,
Yes.
whom I thought was gonna do it, because like he looked like he didn't belong there. It was a couple, like an old
Kind of like a Cinco de Mayo parade.
kind of yeah.
Just looked out of place, huh?
Yeah, like he was a luchador. But no, he was like probably in his like late 60s, early 70s. Went in there with his little wife, and I don't want to say any spoilers, but there's a bit where some fluid is sprayed from a squeeze bottle.
Oh yeah.
And I thought that was gonna be game over, and it was the opposite. The guy just broke.
Really?
No.
Just burst out laughing. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I was very curious how it was going to translate, because obviously the jokes are very immature and raunchy, but then there's also a lot of just pop culture references. And from what I've been hearing, is one of the reasons why you don't see a lot of comedies these days, especially coming out in the theaters, is because every studio wants that international box office, and there's certain stuff that doesn't play well in other countries, like, especially places like China, which has a huge box office. If you have, they're very heavy with censorship of drugs and stuff like that. And, there's just a lot of things that don't translate, and humor is one of them. So they don't waste their time, because they're like, all right, we're really pigeonholing ourselves on how much money we can make. So it was just like, wow, Japan and raunchy American humor that seems like it's from like the 2006 era. How is this going to go? So you saying like, I mean, we were DMing and you were telling me like afterwards, like, yeah, it got laughs. Like people got the jokes.
Yeah.
Um, so it was, were there a lot of people in that age group and like the kind of the, past middle age, borderline senior citizens?
Yeah, a couple people older than me. Like I'm 38. I'd say I was like the middle. Couple
Okay.
people younger than me. But I'd say mostly people in their 40s, 50s, and then a couple seniors.
What
because
do they call them in Japan? They're
What's
baby
that?
boomers in America. What are they?
Oh, sorry.
Do they have like generational names like boomers and stuff?
I just hear people use like the Western terms, like boomer, Gen X.
Okay.
But,
Nice. Okay.
yeah.
So
But yeah. The Saga too, like the town Karatsu is when I was walking around like the day before and the morning of, it is just like an older town. I think people go there, they retire, they just hang out by the sea. So it might have skewed a little older because of where we were. Like nearby in Fukuoka, there was like a lot of younger people.
yeah.
So yeah, but that's why I was a little more like surprised because the the translation and localization was really well done. Like from what I could read. So like I couldn't pay too much attention to the subtitles or I'd miss the movie, but
Yeah.
like what I saw was really well translated. And like sarcasm doesn't usually land here, but the people who did the translation kind of set it up so it was obvious that that was sarcasm,
No
and
shit.
then it would hit, and people would catch it and they'd laugh. So
Cool. That's cool. I was very curious about that because I had to, handle getting the English subtitles made, and they're like, "We're going to translate these into Japanese," and I was like, "Woo, good luck, because I'm sure if you told us you listened to the show, so I'm sure you heard the story where I hired a company where you can save a few bucks and have AI do it, or pay just a little bit more for a human. And of course, I wanted to go for the human. And there was stuff that I'm like, how did you without spoiling the joke, the pun that John Cooper makes for his porn star name, they fucked that up. And I was like, how? How did you not get that joke? So I had to go in and edit them and change them, and they didn't know what grundle was, so they just put inaudible for when someone says grundle. Yeah. Do you know how to say grundle in Japanese?
I don't. I did catch it though. Let me try though.
Because I just imagine it would be a loan word. So like a lot of times like that, it would just be gurunduru or something something similar to that.
Well, they used there it is. So I remember it now. So it's ain.
Ain?
Like ain. Ain. E-I-N.
Are you talking about grundle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Dude, so I wanted to check if AI could do better than the human that you hired. ChatGPT does have grundle. I actually misspelled it and they corrected me, and they know it's a taint and perineum.
Yeah. Perineum is the science word.
Yeah.
Well,
should have went robot, huh?
I guess.
There it is.
There's in the chat.
That is sweet.
You know what's funny? That's the name of the dog in Cowboy Bebop. So essentially, the dog in Cowboy Bebop is Grundle.
He definitely is. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Hell yeah! So how did you
get a tattoo?
No pressure, but how did you enjoy the film?
It was awesome, man. Seriously, like I'm not just saying that. I would say it was like you were aiming for like an early 2000s comedy.
Yeah.
like that era, and I think you nailed it, honestly.
Well, thank you, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate
it. I'm serious. Like, I would make the trip again to watch the movie again. So.
Yeah, because that's not an easy trip. Like you had to fly from Tokyo, and this was just to see a movie. Like there's some times where I don't feel like driving to downtown LA to see a movie, and you actually fucking got on a plane and went to Karatsu to see this. I mean, I can't thank you enough. That's so fucking cool. And I also know that you were trying to make this like a day trip. And did you catch some Kevin Kraft curse shrapnel on your adventure?
I did.
Scrap metal.
Shrapnel.
That's also the Mitch Brown
Idiot.
buck.
Oh, do you have the
Oh,
same?
no.
Do you have a curse as well?
I do. I've always had it. Yeah.
Dude,
So
you can't go to Japan, meet your wife at a Cinco de Mayo parade, and say you have the same kind of curse as Kevin Kraft.
That's fair. That's fair. But on the way back, I was waiting for the other shoe to drop because going down, everything went well. I flew from Haneda, which is there's two big airports in Tokyo. There's Narita and Haneda.
yeah, I've flown into both.
Yeah. That was fine. Everything was great. In fact, my credit card gives me access to the lounge.
Nice.
So I sat in there like a poor person, like looking around, like when are they going to kick me out? And then they didn't. So I was like, oh, cool. And they called me sir without,
Sick.
telling me I had to get out.
You got knighted.
Yeah. I was like royalty. Going down was all right. No problem. I went from the air. You can actually go from the airport itself, and there's a direct train right to Karatsu. So I went. Everything was fine. Watched the movie. Weather was great. Everything was fine. Coming back, there was an epic storm.
Oh no!
And
it
came out of the blue. It hit Tokyo. So I went back to the airport after the movie, and the staff at the cinema were awesome. They were like lined up to point me in the right direction of the train because I had to catch the train like right after the movie. So when I jumped on the train, I was fine. I messaged my wife. I got the train. I checked the airport. Everything looked good, and she said, "Don't celebrate yet until you're on the flight." And sure enough, when I got to the airport, it was canceled.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So
Oh,
I stayed the night at a hotel. Next morning, went back to the airport. 5:30 in the morning. All right, cool. First flight out. Let's go. Canceled.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Is this still because of the
Jeez.
storm?
What's that?
Is this still because of the storm?
Yeah, I guess like 500 flights got canceled, and
Fuck.
yeah. So I just flew to the other airport.
Sucks, dude.
Yeah. So it wasn't too bad. I went to Narita instead and then went back in. But
Did I make you miss work?
No, it was all good.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I took time off to make sure. So it's me. So I was like, oh, something bad's gonna happen. I better take the day off anyways. So. Yeah.
Well, at least, yeah. I mean, if we're in the same boat, I know what that's like. It's like, all right, the trip is planned for, and now it's time to consider all outside possibilities of ways this could get fucked, and I have to have safety nets in plan to unfuck them.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, you know the drill. It's all.
Yeah. Well,
you have like a plan B, C, D, E, F, G,
exactly.
and yeah.
Well, I'm glad it all worked out for you, man. I'm glad you were able to make it out there and check it out. I'm bummed I couldn't make it out in person, but it was a nightmare. I looked at the logistics and it was just impossible. So it's really cool that somebody from the Puminati was there to witness it. Is there anything else to report back on? Did any old ladies faint at some of the raunchier shit? No one got offended and
so
gave the screen
no,
the
no
finger
one
and
got
walked
offended.
out.
I was a little nervous, but a few people asked, like, "Oh, like, how'd you learn about the movie and stuff?" And I was like, "Oh, he's got a podcast." And a nice older woman asked, like, "Well, what's the podcast?" And I went, and I showed her, and I just kind of went like, "Here it is."
Nice. You foisted it on her, huh?
I just kind of, yeah, like, here you go. And she said it was funny. So, like,
Wow.
yeah, I was
Unbelievable.
kind of surprised. The other thing, too, one of the staff there spoke English really well. Probably because her job is to watch movies all day and watches a lot of movies in English. But I asked, like, what's the situation with the movie? Like why did you choose the movie? What are the criteria for choosing a movie? And it's just the judges all liked it.
No way.
Every single judge unanimously said, "Hey, this is funny. We got to get this in here." So
That's crazy.
And I can't say too much about it, but because it's to do with work. But someone I know is in the industry here, and they said that, when I showed them the list of judges, I went, "Do you know any of these people?" And this person said, like, "Yeah, that's a famous producer. This is like a famous actor. This is a famous actress. Like, these people are all like well connected in the industry." So
No way.
yeah, like, I'm serious.
No shit. Hey, who says comedy is fucking dead?
Right?
This little
John
indie
Cooper
fucking-
might
fucking
see the
Japan,
light
baby.
of day in Japan.
yeah, this little fucking jerk off nasty ass indie comedy that's too raunchy to even have a flyer on the table at Comic-Con. Look at this. It's not even a comedy festival in Japan and they liked it. Come on.
Yeah.
The world wants to laugh. Everybody wants to
They
laugh.
do.
Let's fucking do this. Come on.
Yes.
That's awesome, man. Well,
Yeah, man.
I'm so glad that it worked out for you. I'm glad you liked it. I'm because Jesus Christ, that I was sweating it too. I'm like, oh, this poor motherfucker, just like two flights and train trips to see this movie. Like there are very few movies that I've seen in the past. Like maybe Terminator 2. If I had jumped through all those hoops, I'd be like, that was worth it. Everything else, I'd be like, I should have waited for the Blu-ray.
Man, no, that was worth it. It was worth it. I'm serious. Like,
Well, Mitch, I can't thank you enough, man.
What an
It's
icon.
so cool that you went through all this. I mean, thank you for telling us these stories, and thank you for syncing up. I mean, right now it is 7:30 on Tuesday night in LA, and it is it 11:30 Wednesday morning for you?
yeah.
Wow, you're
10:30 for Shuddy. Let's not forget.
10:30 for
Let's not
Shuddy.
forget about Allentown or Quakertown.
Oh, man.
So, Mitch, you're in the future. I mean, what's it like right now? You guys flying around on jetpacks and shit?
Yeah, I crashed mine, though, on the way to work. So I don't have
Oh, no.
I got a little scooter now. So
I'm sure you can just 3D
Be
print a new one.
careful. Be careful. Just a little anecdote at the beginning. Just
yeah.
if you've got Kevin Kraftlock.
Well, I don't. Jeff.
Don't drink sake and go walking around rooftops.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't piss in your
I mean-
suitcase either.
What's that?
And don't go pissing in your suitcase either.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff, I don't know if you've
I
seen
got a buddy who pissed
KTLA,
in his
but
vegetable crisper, so.
oh, sorry, what'd you say?
I said I do have a buddy here that pissed in his vegetable crisper.
Oh my God!
Oh, man.
Yeah, his wife was thrilled. So,
Didn't use it again.
Yeah, did they find out the hard way?
What's that?
Did they find out the hard way?
He did. Yeah. I don't know if they still have it. I think they got rid of it.
Like, man, does this cucumber taste like piss, or is this just me?
Yeah, that's a problem with this.
Well, I mean,
Man.
Jeff, I don't know if you saw KTLA, but an 8.8 earthquake just hit Russia or something, and we're under tsunami warning. So, Mitch, you might be our last ever interview.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Wait, so Mitch isn't
Hey, yeah, hold on.
like he's not in the tsunami blast?
No, we are. Actually, he could be. I don't know.
Alright.
KTLA is probably like just prioritizing
don't
us
you?
in there, but hopefully Tokyo's
yeah,
not in
for
the,
sure.
in the splash zone.
Hold on.
Doesn't it go?
You guys don't need another
Russia,
one.
Japan, ocean, and then LA, Long Beach.
I'm about 20 miles from the seaside, so I'm okay. Probably, maybe.
Thank God. Well,
Yeah.
we could be fucked by your time tomorrow. I'll
Yeah,
keep you
we-
posted.
Yeah. Well,
Mitch, you'll be the first guy
According
hit
to
with a fucking tsunami.
according to USA Today, it is the entire west coast of US and Canada. And Japan is not in the
Splash zone?
path of this.
West Coast in Canada. Okay.
I don't know
It
how
doesn't
that
All the
sound
way
good,
from
Kevin.
Alaska all the way down to San Diego.
all right. Well, shit. Jeff and I better go put on our swimmies. But
Yeah, seriously.
Mitch, thank you so much for coming on, man. Thank you for chatting with us. I know you're like in between appointments with work, so I appreciate you fitting us in. I know this was kind of wonky trying to line up our time zones, our extreme time differences, but it was awesome chatting with you, man. Next time I come out to Tokyo, which shouldn't be too long. I mean, I know Carl wants to take a vacation sometime soon, but since she's my sugar mama, it's all up to her. But you know, we're overdue for a trip to Japan. So next time we're out in Tokyo, we got to meet up and get some drinks.
Absolutely, man.
Hell yeah!
And I
Definitely.
don't want to speak for these guys, but if you ever feel the need in your English lessons to use us as an example of the English language, feel free.
I will take you up on that. I'll do it. Definitely.
And stay off those roofs.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I will not be.
I felt like I had to say something. Everyone else has something cool to say. I had nothing.
Fair enough. Yes.
Word.
Awesome.
All right, Mitch. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, thanks for having
Thanks,
me. guys.
Mitch.
And if anybody wants to follow you on Instagram, what's your handle?
It's at Nest Clock. It's like a portmanteau of like the old Nintendo and Death Clock from Metalocalypse. So
Oh no shit.
NESKLOK.
Just gave Kevin a boner. Those are things he loves.
Yeah.
The things I loved.
Kevin's booking his flight to Tokyo right now.
I'll tell Brendan you say what's up.
Yeah. By the way, I caught that in the special thanks at the end there. I saw someone's name in there, and I was like, "Oh man!" So
Yeah, Brendan he gave me a lot of guidance as I was going into this, and like what to expect as a director and things to look out for. So he gave me a big helping hand in the pre-production stages.
man, that's awesome.
And he gave Shuddy a boner when Shuddy was checking him in at the premiere.
Yeah,
wait, who the fuck
he
are
said
you?
his name, and I was like, okay, and I was like, oh, here, like, oh shit, like, do
you wanna sit with me?
Froze. I fucking froze. Like,
I had a
everybody that was coming up to me for their ticket, like, I didn't know who the fuck they were. Like, some of the names I recognized from the movie, but like I didn't know them from anything. And then he comes up, says his name. It takes a second to click, and then I fucking froze. I froze. Like I didn't know what to fucking do. I was like, oh, Brendan, here. He walked away, and I was like, that was fucking smooth.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing.
Yep, old smooth as ice Shuddy, they call him. All right, Mitch, we'll let you get back to work, man. But thanks again, dude.
Hey, man, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, take care, dude.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, we're back. And gentlemen, hey, that was fun spending some time with Mitch, huh? You got to do that broadcaster thing. I remember it like it was yesterday. So I believe that. Shit! I hit the wrong button. That should give us enough time to do a quick little game to wrap up the show. What do you guys say? Are you guys feeling gamey?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm feeling gamey.
All right. Well, let's do the game show that's sweeping the nation.
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
That's right. Weird Fucking Facebook Shit. That's where I find items that are for sale on Facebook Marketplace, courtesy of the Threads account, Insane FB Marketplace. And I show them to Shuddy and Jeff, and they try to guess as close as possible what this item is being sold for.
Are we still doing the dumbass format where it scales up?
I mean, if you want, going forward after this one, I'll keep them random.
Yeah, that's the best.
All right. After this one, they'll go back to being random. And if you want to see these items and play along at home, all you have to do is pull this episode up on YouTube, youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. But I mean, after talking to Mitch, after all of us showing our haggard fucking underwear, how you're not there already is beyond me. But youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. See our fucked up undies, see Mitch in Japan, and see... Oh no, that's reverse Letterbox D.
Letterbox D.
Oh no, that's forward Letterbox D.
Weird fucking
yeah.
Facebook shit.
There we go.
Oh, man. I was supposed to make an amendment to the Mitch conversation. Can I do it? It's too late, huh?
I mean, not really.
All right, sorry. So I shout out the wrong friend of a friend. Not E. Crizzy, C. Mucka, R.I.P. Pour some liquor out. My bad.
Oh, so the wrong person died. You told us the wrong person died.
Yeah. E. Crizzy is still around. Still ticking. C. Mucka.
Oh.
Anyways, you'll get it.
Hey, at least it's an immediate retraction. You know, everybody's hearing that interview at the same time as this, so you caught it.
Yeah.
Good job, Jeff.
Yeah.
Shuddy, can I have screen share permission?
Yeah. Kevin and I are the only ones that thought E. Crizzy was dead for the last week.
Nope. No.
All right, so here we go. This first item up for bids, I don't even know if this is true, but this is a jar of moth dust. So moths, when they flutter their fucking moth wings, there's a little bit of filament or fibers or whatever that plops off of them. This psychotic motherfucker somehow managed to get an entire jar of it. And to me, this looks like sand. This does not look like moth dust. But
yeah, I mean, how many moths
this looks
would
like
that be from?
all
like
of
a
them.
Trillion.
Yeah, every moth. But if we're taking this guy at his word, it says 1 jar of moth dust for sale. This is a decent price considering the labor involved in collecting it.
For sure. I'll give him that. It probably took him mad long.
The moth season is pretty much over here in Cheyenne, so you won't find another deal like this until next summer. If you're reading this, yes, it's still available. Please don't ask. This guy is getting very annoyed with people asking him if you can buy this jar of fucking moth keef. What you would do with a jar of moth keef, I have no fucking idea. But anyway, what do you think, gentlemen, that this jar of moth dust is being sold for on Facebook?
I'll let you guess first, Shuddy.
$12.
What do you say, Jeff?
I would say I'll say $75.
Well, Jeff, you were closer, but you went over.
Oh no! What? All that labor that went into getting that moth dust? How did he sell it for less than $75?
It's fucking crazy, but this guy's only asking for $50. $50, but I mean, is there some sort of spells you can perform with moth dust? If you sprinkle it around your home and you live in the woods, does that scare away predators? What is the purpose of moth dust? I don't get it. I almost want to buy it. It seems like a deal. And then I'll flip it. All right, next item up for bids.
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
Who's ready for some fine art? Would you like to have... Oh, nope. Whoops. This hanging on your walls, gentlemen? This is just listed as silhouette art. and it's essentially a black canvas. Oh, God damn it. And some gentleman covered his hands and legs and cock and balls in yellow or gold paint and just sat on the canvas. So you get a nice view of hand and footprints, some butt cheeks, and some nuts and schlong. And they don't offer any other more information than that. You can almost see some grundle.
How much
Oh
was
no!
how much is the moth dust worth again?
That was 50.
All right, Shuddy, since you won the last one, go ahead.
$175. $175.
Yeah, I'll go 100.
$100 for this wonderful, wonderful, classy art. You both
Maybe
went
I'm selling
over.
them short.
But
wow.
Jeff,
Well,
since you were closest, we'll give you the point. That is also $50.
Really?
Yeah. It doesn't come with any other information. I don't know the dimensions of this, but I imagine this almost looks like something that a MacGruber villain would have hanging on the wall.
That is in the background is a carry-on size piece of luggage.
This does look kind of big. I mean, that is a 1-to-1 ratio of someone's ass and cock. So I imagine this would have to be a decent size for that person to just sit on it like this.
Would it be worth more if those were vagine lips instead of a dong and balls?
I mean, I'm guessing you would have more interested parties. A
mm,
lot more dudes want to
yeah.
buy pussy art than women and gay dudes want to buy cock art.
You think so?
I think so.
I mean, judging by the posters that I hung on my wall when I was a teenager, just going off of that, yeah.
Great commentary.
So on theme with MSPH, for any D&D enthusiasts, this is a little skinny jar of multi-sided dye, and if you look really closely in there, there's dicks. These are clear D&D dye, dick dice, with schlongs in them.
One of you should buy those to play D&D with.
I mean,
Jeff,
That should be
$10 for
Kevin.
the shipping, and I'm already out.
That should be Kevin's Oscar punishment to have those sitting around the house.
Jeff plays more D&D than I do.
Don't you fucking besmirch my good name.
Well, how about you besmurf a guess on this, Jeff? Dick dice.
The dick die. I will say they are worth. I'll go 100 on these.
Shuddy boy, what do you think?
$75.
Well, I'm kind of trolling you guys. You all went over again. But Shuddy, you were closer. These are, just like the past two items, $50.
See, Jeff, he's changed it up.
There's always shenanigans afoot when we play.
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
All right, this next item. Jeff, let me know if you want me to forward you the link. This is an
Here we go.
old-timey prostatic normalizer. You can even see this old Sherlock Holmes looking shit on here. This looks very old. It's essentially
Rectal dilator.
an old butt plug, just put in old-timey medical terms. From George Starr White, MD's Valens Biodynamo Prostatic Normalizer. Good condition. Not mint.
Game-worn butt plug. Man, what's that going for?
I like how it doesn't qualify as new, like new. It drops down to good condition, which is not what I'm looking for when I'm buying a butt plug.
So Shuddy guesses first, right? Since he beat me last time.
Yeah. An old-timey butt plug.
$50.
Damn it, I was gonna guess that. All right, I'll guess 75.
Ooh, Jeff, that is a point for you. $80. I told
What
you
a
to
deal.
steal. Do you want me to send you the link?
Yeah, shoot me the link.
All right, we got a couple more of these. This one, I don't know if you guys have seen. This got kind of popular on social media because somebody is selling a garbage hopper. I don't know what you would call this. It almost looks like a recycling bin, but a gigantic trash bin of lemonade made for parties, reunions, any sort of event. Homemade lemonade with fresh cut lemons. You can see here, I'll zoom in a little bit. The entire surface area of this is lemon wedges and lemon slices.
It's like a great lemon party.
You could throw a lemon party for the ages with this. All I'm saying, though, is if you bought this for your barbecue, your backyard gathering, and then you instructed your guests, be like, hey, just take a cup and scoop out this enormous garbage bin full of lemonade that I bought off of somebody on Facebook, nobody is drinking that. That's gross.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I do love a bargain.
There's no booze in it either, right?
No booze, but I feel like you could turn this into a college party by just dumping a shitload of booze in there.
Oh, yeah.
You just pour a fucking fifth of Bankers Club in it, and you're ready to rock.
I did see that some people were commenting that this looks like a 55-gallon garbage receptacle. So 55 gallons of homemade lemonade. What do you think, Jeff?
I'll double my last guess. I'll go $150.
$150. What say you, Shuddy?
How much did you say, Jeff?
$150.
$100.
Ooh, another point for Jeff. You are officially in the lead. $175.
That is exponentially higher than it would cost to make that much lemonade on your own.
But think of the time you spent.
For 55, a 55 gallon though?
Yeah.
You better hope your guests really like lemonade. That's if you have 55 people there, they're all going to have to drink a gallon.
It's water, 10 pounds of sugar, and 2 bags of lemons and some concentrated lemon juice. That's like a $25 to $40
Sounds like thousands.
food cost.
Sounds like $175. What it was?
Yeah.
Sounds like a steal.
Well, this next item is an interesting one. I mean, they kind of all are, but here is some smut. This is a Playboy, but it is a Braille version. So I don't know if the nudity is described in Braille or if it's just some raised hooters that you just run your fingers over and whack off with the other hand.
Hootery.
But this is a Braille edition of Playboy magazine from December of 2002.
So that would just be the articles, more than likely.
Which is what everybody gets Playboy for. The description simply says, recognized by the Library of Congress. And you can kind of see on the cover, you can see the little pokies of the Braille sticking out. So, Jeff, what do you think somebody is selling this rare edition of Braille Playboy for?
What the fuck is Braille?
I will guess. Braille, that's what's on the bottom of the Adidas slides, right?
Yes.
Pretty much.
I will guess. I said 150 last one. I'll guess 250.
All right, 250 from Jeff. Shuddy boy.
251.
Ooh. A
You
devastating move.
shrewd motherfucker.
And
Have you no honor?
Shuddy
I
boy,
don't. Not when I'm losing to you in a game I've never lost to you in.
Shuddy Boy
Or at
being
least
a
in a very
shuddy
long
bitch
time.
in a game with zero stakes has paid off. That is a $500 Playboy. Congratulations, Shuddy. Yeah. Okay, we are in the home stretch. We've only got a couple more of these. And the next item in
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
these novelty condom vending machines. I feel these were more common in decades past, but you used to see these occasionally on the wall in bathrooms, sometimes at bars, sometimes in places that you would not expect it. But you could put a couple coins in there, turn the dial, and out pops a condom, a single one-use wrapped condom. Nowadays, these have been replaced by blind boxes like Labubu's. But back in the day, you used to buy Jimmy hats. I actually, my mom and I first moved to Montville, this was like, we moved there after the town that I grew up in. And there was my first time going to public school. And down the road from me was a pool hall. And my friends and I used to sneak out of our houses at night and meet up and go play pool in the middle of the night. And they had a condom machine. And I must have been like 13. And I thought I was such a badass because I bought a condom. And I didn't know what to do with it because I wasn't, going to the bone zone. So I took it home and just put it on my boner and jacked off. Probably the biggest waste of a condom in the history of condoms.
Jesus Christ. That was a weird story. Go ahead, Shuddy. Why don't you guess?
$350.
It has no condoms in it, right?
No.
$350. What was the last one?
500. Son of a bitch. I don't know what happened, but I can't zoom in anymore like I used to. It just keeps skipping to the next item. I got to be careful with my anxious mouse clicking.
All right, so I'll guess $501.
Jeff, you overbid by $1. This also is $500.
Oh my God. So should he beat me?
Yes.
He spaced out and forgot the rules and he still beat me?
Yeah.
Fuck.
The description for this says, by the
Than
way,
that fucking condom machine.
It's not that I spaced out and forgot the rules. I spaced out and forgot how much the other item was. So.
Right, the same difference. Yeah, all right.
The description for this says, by the way, maybe you own a business and think your business is missing one of these. Maybe you collect weird things. They are old, but never used, kept in storage for a long time. Please don't ask a bunch of questions. Just buy the fucking condom machine and don't be a weirdo about it. All right, we are down to our last two items. This next one is one of Jeff's favorite things in the world. If you can see it right there. That's right, Jeff. It's fucking fried chicken.
It's chicken. It's fried chicken. It's fried chicken.
In the shape of New Jersey. That is a beautiful cutlet right there.
Yeah. This is a preserved chicken cutlet in the shape of the state that gave me and Shuddy Boy life. New Jersey. It looks like it's still in the black plastic container. But this is a pretty accurate representation of New Jersey. Like, look, there's Trenton. There's Camden.
You scroll down, I believe you see Cape May.
Oh, fucking poop. Poop. Oh, no, where'd it go? One moment. All right, so while I'm getting this back up, what do you think, Shuddy Boy? Somebody is selling a preserved chicken cutlet in the shape of New Jersey.
$500.
I will guess $601.
interesting bet, Jeff. Let's see if it played out for him. The cost of a chicken cutlet in the shape of New Jersey.
Isn't 619 oh wait, no, it's California. San Diego.
This person is asking $900 for an old-ass
What?
chicken cutlet.
I mean, you knew it was going to be ridiculous because of how the game's set up.
Well, it is now time to resolve this game. This is the last item up for bids. We are all tied up. So who's going to win this week's
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
a 1997 KME Renegade fire truck? That's right, a used fire truck from nearly 3 decades ago. It's pretty cool looking. They had a lot of pictures of this. Obviously, I didn't grab them all, but the description says there's 50,000 miles on it. It's powered by an 8.3-liter Cummins turbo diesel paired with a 5-speed Allison automatic. Everything works well. The lights, the siren, the pump. It runs and drives really well. Zero rust or rot. No leaks. Very solid truck, ready to go. Yeah, I mean, you could essentially buy this with the garbage can full of lemonade and just douse the partygoers at your next barbecue. You could fill it with mayonnaise and really bum out Jeff.
Or goose.
Wait, this is a truck?
Yeah, dude.
Yes, what did you?
I'm confused on why you'd fill it with mayonnaise.
Because
To
it has a
bum you
hose.
out.
You can put whatever you want in that hose.
I see. Okay. I'll guess $45,000.
I will guess $62,000.
Well, gentlemen, you both overbid, but this game needs a winner. And that
So it's
winner
Jeff.
is Jeff Clark.
About time.
Take your victory
Puts my
lap.
record to like 1-7.
Your first ever win
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
of weird fucking Facebook shit. That fire truck was listed for $10,000 and got dropped to $8,500.
Whoa.
So, kind of a steal.
Do you guys want to go in and buy a fire truck together?
We're keeping it at your house, right?
I mean, I have the driveway, so yeah. But you both have to pay for a third of it.
A third, but you get to keep it? Meh. I'll do it.
Yeah,
We'll do a quarter and you pay half.
I'll chip in a quarter for a fire truck. That'd be sweet.
And then we can deck it out in MSPH wraps.
No mayonnaise though.
No mayonnaise.
They shoot mud water out of it?
Yeah.
Just brown water. No shit, just brown water.
Chocolate sauce.
Yes.
Put Hershey chocolate syrup in it,
Yoo-hoo.
and we'll paint the town brown.
With Yoo-hoo.
Man, we have great ideas. We just need the funding to fucking pull them off.
I know. And the Puminati's trying their best. They give us money every month.
They are.
We gotta get a few more subscriptions. We might be able to get a fire truck, fellas.
That's right. Make our dreams come true and sign up for our Patreon. Patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. I am really pumped with the content we're cranking out on there. You know, if you're on the $5 tier, you're currently getting the weekly podcast, the bonus podcast we do, as well as every weekly episode of Crafter Jeff Shuddy Edition, which has just been wonderful as always. People are really enjoying themselves with that one. And if you bump yourself up to the $10 tier, you get the video portion of the weekly podcast, and then you get all of our individual offerings, like What the Fuck Did I Just Watch with Shuddy and Dom. You get Snack Attacks with Jeff. I just did a hijack snack attack. There's Kevin's Nerd Hole, 60 Seconds with Kevin. Shuddy Boy pops in with random video series here and there. His music write-ups. Between Two Flushes. It just goes on and on. There's tons of shit. And it goes to a great cause, helping us keep this show in existence.
I do have something that we need to announce before we leave, though.
That is true.
Oh, yeah, you do.
And it is the next
Maybe the
installment.
biggest announcement in the history of Mad Scientist Party Hour.
MSPH Wrestling is coming back. A new challenger approaches.
MSPH Wrestling 20, the 5-year anniversary event,
Wow.
is happening Friday, August 22nd, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Twitch.tv/DomV311.
And if you are a Patreon subscriber, you get a Zoom link to hang out with myself, Jeff, and the rest of the Puminati during
And
the
me.
event. What?
I said, and me.
Didn't I say Jeff, Shuddy, and me?
No, you
No,
said
you
me,
didn't.
Jeff, and the rest of the Puminati.
Oh. Yeah, Shuddy will be there too. Who knows? Maybe he'll be checking his email the whole time and he'll tell you to go fuck yourself. His box will be there though. And Dom will be there. And everybody in the Puminati. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean. It's a big communal fun thing. We're all drinking, we're all talking shit. Sometimes people do mushrooms and fall asleep. It's fucking weird.
It gets really weird.
Yeah. But check it out. Mark the date on your calendar. We got some fun events planned for this one. And if you've never checked out an MSPH Wrestling before, it is quite fun. Dom makes characters in I don't know what the wrestling game is. But he's
2K25 now.
Yeah, he's since
Yeah.
upgraded and gotten the next gen one. And he's very good at making custom characters that look like us and friends of the show. There's show references that, the $1 trillion man has been in matches before.
Why don't I announce some matches?
Yeah,
and
tease a
that'll
few.
be all the evidence that you need. Well, we've got the MSPH Women's World Champion triple threat match between Fart Girl, Red Rage, and Lady Dragon.
Okay.
Then we've got the ambulance match for the Hardcore Championship between Poop Stachio and Thunderwolf, the reigning champ.
Poop Stachio, who could forget? The number one all-time MSPH mascot, Poop Stachio. A pistachio with a mustache made out of poop.
And then Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship between Billy Bubbleguts, Trevor Goober, Fonzo, and Kratom O'Neal.
Wow. Has Trevor Goober ever been in an MSPH Wrestling?
He is not. Maybe
You
we
gotta
can
shoot
get
him the
that.
Zoom link.
He's gonna
Yeah,
be
we
pumped.
see if he's available and if he can hang out.
And Billy Bubbleguts, holy shit.
You should be able to sing his own entrance music too. He's very musical, that Trevor.
Then there's a backstage brawl featuring Dustin Ibarra.
Nice
of,
pronunciation.
The pizza place fame, Pete's Pizza or whatever, versus Aquaman.
Oh, shit. Wow. A match for the ages. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will.
Then we've got a tracksuit Mafia Trios match of Jeff Clark, Arts, and Jeff from San Pedro versus the newly signed Mexican luchador faction known as Los Puños, the fist in Spanish, featuring hold on, I have the breakdown. Give me a second. Spanish is not my thing.
Really? I thought
Yeah,
it was your
no.
specialty, Shuddy.
Featuring El Pequeño Puño, El Rojo Puño, and El Gigante Puño. And Puño is spelled P-O-O-N with the accent mark O.
Alejandro Gonzalez
These
Inarritu.
new signees are keeping it brand specific.
Well, there you go, friends.
They are here to take the heads off of the Tracksuit Mafia.
Be sure to mark that on your calendar. What is it, Friday, August 22nd?
Yep. And then also Master Chef versus Crafter Jeff
Oh,
is happening.
wow.
About fucking time.
Wow. Come on. I know you guys want to see that. So check it out.
and-
Follow Dom in advance, twitch.tv/DomV311. You got one more for us, Shuddy?
I was just saying that Jeff and I are going to also defend our tag titles against T-Bone and Gob. And you guys, not you guys, I apologize. Your female personas, Jeffy Cakes and Kevin Spears, are
no.
taking on Curvy Beer Girl and Jen T for the women's tag team championship.
Oh, no. Gen T is going to fuck us up.
Oh, they're existing champions, right?
Yep. Yeah, they're the reigning champs.
Do you see Jen T and Blorp were traveling together? Or was that... Did you see this?
Yeah, they went to an Oasis concert in like London, and that was the show where after the Coldplay Kiss Cam scenario, Oasis was like, "Hey, we won't blow up your spot if you're getting a little action with your side piece," and there were like articles written about it, and that was the show that they went to.
That's awesome. I didn't know if that was like legitimate or if that was like a AI produced. Yeah, I was like, wait, how the fuck did these two connect?
All right, everybody. Well, that's very exciting, and I have a feeling you're going to want to be on the Zoom call with us when that is all going down. So, sign up patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. You can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft
At Shuddy Boy.
At Jeffrey Records.
and at MSPH Podcast and at John Cooper Movie. Posters, of course, they're at etsy.com/shop/John Cooper Movie. And Jeff, since the NFL is coming back, does that mean Outkick Bets with Jeff Clark is coming back with a vengeance?
Won't be back this week because I'm traveling at the end of the week, but it will be back next week. Probably talking about we'll be talking about one of the two conferences in football, giving our over/under projections on each team's win total. Probably start with the NFC, but yeah, football season's
A lot of letters.
like less than a month away.
A lot of letters just got sent.
We now are not a week without football until February.
Yeah, because of preseason. I'm pumped.
Yikes.
I need football to return. This country needs football to return.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. But until next time, something